Hello everyone and welcome back. Let's continue looking at some of the methods in the RE module. The next method is called the find all method. This returns a list of all non-overlapping matches in a string. Okay? Let's look at an example. If I call my text1 object, I have a string. This is a very beautiful day. Okay? To use the find all method, we say RE, name of our module, that our method name, find all, and then we pass the pattern we want to look for, is in our case, and where we are looking at in text1, and run it. So I get is, right? Since this is the first one and this is the second one. So find all returns a list of all non-overlapping matches in a string. Okay? Let's say I have another string. Let me store it in a variable called text2. Let's say I have this string, BBBBA, and so on. Okay? And then if I want to find BA, the pattern BA, using the find all method in my string, so I say re.findAll, look for BA in text2 string, run it. So this is a list of all the matches, BA, BA, BBA, and so on. Okay? Now let's look at the find ether method. The find ether method returns an iterator over all non-overlapping matches in my string. Okay? And you will see that find ether is the best way to use it, especially if you are expecting thousands of matches. Right? Let's say in this example, if I was expecting thousands of matches, and if I use the find all method, this will return a list of all matches, meaning this will be stored in memory, right? Whereas the find ether is better because it will conserve our memory. Okay? Let's look at the find ether method. Math is equal to re.find ether, look for the pattern BA in my text2 string, and I'll store the result of my match in an object called math, run it. Now if I say type of my object, see here it's an iterator object, and I can use the for loop to access all the matches, right? So I can say something like this: for, let's say, x in my object math, print x dot group, x dot start, then x dot end, right? So for x in my object math, print x dot group, the actual match, the location of the start of the match, and end of the match. So run it. So I get the actual match by using the group method BA, and starts at location 1 and ends at 3. The second one starts at location 3 and insert 5, and so on and so on and so on. You see here how we are conserving energy since it's not returning a list of all the matches. Good. Now let's look at the sub method. The sub method replaces a given pattern with another pattern. So if I call my text2, I have this. So I can use the sub method by stating re.sub and then r. If I want to replace the pattern BA with something else, let's say XY, in my text2 string. Run it. So all the BAs are replaced with XYs by using the sub method. I can also specify how many BAs I want to replace with XY as follows. So I can say re.sub, r, the pattern I want to replace, and then the pattern I want to replace with. So I'm replacing BA with XY in my text2 string, and then pass a count of, let's say, 4. So this means replace the first 4 BAs with XY. Run it. So here I get XY, 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 XY. 4 XYs, and the rest of the BAs are still there. Similarly, if I say count is equal to 1, this will only replace the first BA with XY. Good. Now let's look at the compile method. This helps us compile all the patterns, and we can use it later on in our code. For instance, I can say re.compile the pattern BA and store it in a variable or object called path. So run it, and then so this is compiled. And then later on, somewhere in my code, I can say re.find all, and then my compiled object in my text2, right? And then when I run that, I get BA, 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 BA. Good. Let's look at the split method now. So if I simply say, let's say I have a text3 here, and it contains this string. So if I say text3.split, this will split the text where spaces occur. But I can also split it where there are spaces or any of these punctuations. Okay, let's look at that. So re.split, right? And then r, and then pass in where you want to split at. I want to split it at empty spaces. I want to split it at colons, semicolons. I want to split it at colons, anywhere where is a comma, and so on. And also, I want to split it at multiple spaces. For that, I say S star. Don't worry about this, we'll look into them in depth. And then I want to look in text3. Run it now. So here I get a list of all the strings without any punctuation. Great. So to recap, we looked at some of the methods in the RE module. We started with the search method, which looks for the pattern match anywhere in the string, and then we looked at the match method, and it looks for a match of the pattern only at the beginning of the string. Then we looked at find all and find ether methods. And there are different methods that we can call on our match object, which is the group method, the start and stop methods, and the stop method, and the span method. Then we saw how we can compile our pattern object, and then we saw how we can use the split method to split a given text at any place. Okay, thank you everyone, and I'll see you at the next lecture.